we go. That's insane. Oh my God. All right, we out here. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to give up so bad. It's those thoughts in my mind that help push me to not quit during the race and then propel me in life so I don't quit throughout life. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title, I'll be filming a day in the life of me doing 75 hard with a dopamine detox, so it should be pretty interesting. Last time I filmed a day in the life was probably about a year ago, which is crazy. And my life has changed a lot since then, so I just wanted to pick up the camera, show you guys what it looks like now. And just for some context, right now it's a Saturday, and I work 2 jobs, but I'll be working my part-time job only today because it is the weekend. So for my part-time job, I'm now working at a private fitness studio as a personal trainer. I've got a few clients coming in at 10 o'clock this morning, so I've got a couple hours until then. I just wanted to show you guys the morning routine really quick and we can get going. So just for some more context, I don't do a dopamine detox every single day. I only do it whenever I feel like it is necessary. Last time I did it was, I believe, 2 weeks ago for a couple of days. And throughout me doing 75 hard, I pretty much already adhere to a dopamine detox. There's just a few things that I like to eliminate just to add some more discipline to my day. So that would just be avoiding excessive caffeine, not playing any music, and not using any media, whether it be social media, TV, anything like that. But that's basically it because I already, live a pretty disciplined life right now, so it's not that much different. One thing that I've added, which has been very transformative, is I've been journaling every single day. And that's really helped me establish the right mindset and to really set the tone for the day. And then in addition to that, I will read as well if I have the time. During the week, when I'm in a rush to get going, sometimes I'll skip the reading and do it at night. But because I have a few hours right now, I'm going to do both. And yeah, so that's how I start the day typically. I'll do this before I eat my breakfast. Even when I'm not doing a dopamine detox, I'll not use any media at all in the morning, not even look at my phone until I've done the first part of my routine. So I'm gonna get to that and I'll catch you in a few minutes. All right, over here we got some scrambled eggs cooking up right now. And then in the other pan, we got turkey sausage, onions, and bell peppers. I'm going to top it off with some spinach that I got right here. Get some seasoning in too. And lastly, got some wheat bread to go along with it. Very balanced meal, one of my favorites. Pretty solid meal to start the day. And typically I'll eat this 3 to 4 times a week. And then the other 3 to 4 times a week I'll eat oats with fruit, just to mix it up a little bit so I'm not eating the same thing every single day. All right, we are ready for the gym. Let's go. All right, guys, welcome to the gym. I've been working here for about 4 weeks now, and as you can tell, I live right down the street. It's about a 5-minute walk to get here, so it's very convenient, very grateful for the opportunity to train here. And it's a private studio, got it all to myself, which makes it that much better. And I've got a client coming in about 5 minutes, so I can give y'all a quick tour. You walk in the front door right here, there's a red carpet. This is the red room. This is our strength section. So we got dumbbells up to 80 pounds. Got a couple benches right here. Got a squat rack. Got a lat pull down and row. Got a few cable machines. One's right here. One's in the back corner. Got a leg press in the very back and then a leg curl and extension right here. And then moving into this room, this is the blue room. So this is our functional room. This is where clients come to build athleticism if they have sports performance goals, or older clients that are just trying to establish proper movement patterns. So we've got a lot of stuff here. Obviously there's turf going all the way across. Got some battle ropes over there. Got a sled, pull-up bars with TRX bands. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of space to be able to do anything you really want. Got a box over there for plyometrics too. So it's a very functional room, hence the name. And this is where I do a lot of my training with my clients because I've got a lot of youth athletes that I'm helping out build their sports performance goals. So it's a lot of fun in here, and just in general, I've had a great time working here so far. It feels amazing to have a job that I actually enjoy and want to excel at because I'm not used to that. So far it's been great, but I've got a client coming in about 2-3 minutes. So I will catch y'all after these sessions. And switch. All right, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. All right, so I'm running a little bit late right now. I'm on the way to a new gym that I'm going to for the first time. It's called EOS Fitness. I was talking to one of the people at the front desk at LA Fitness yesterday, and he was telling me how his favorite gym in Orlando is the one that I'm going to right now. So we're gonna see what it's all about, and I will see you guys inside.
Bio weight says 25, it's pretty cool. Body fat mass is under, some huge. Visceral's good. Yeah, man, look at that.
Alright, so I'm in energize mode right now. So I'm not trying to lengthen my muscles too much or relax them too much before my run. I'm about to go home, do some work, and then run in about 2 or 3 hours. So not trying to do anything too crazy, but had to take advantage of this. So yeah, I ended up getting the membership, and it's only like 26 bucks a month with all the perks. Ooh. All right, well, that was a success. Like I said, I got the membership, so that's dope. And I got a body scan, as you guys saw for a second, but the results are fucking crazy. Apparently I'm at 5% body fat, which I don't think is accurate. Like, I mean, do you guys think I look like 5%? That's fucking crazy. I did one at the studio that I work at like a month ago when I first started, and it was at like 9%. So I'm thinking I'm somewhere in between the two, maybe like 7 or 8, but the one over here is more expensive and it was more detailed, so I'm thinking it should be more accurate. Not too sure, but I got all the results right here. Can't really see it too well with the camera because it's not in bold, but yeah, it's a little bit crazy. And yeah, I need to adjust my intake as far as calories because I was shooting for like 3,000. I thought that would be enough to maintain / build muscle, but it looks like I need to really up it a lot, like 3,300 calories to 34. and that's in a slight surplus, but to maintain it would be around 3,000. Yeah, so right now I'm at 163 for my weight. I used to be at like 178 at my heaviest, which was like not that long ago. So I've had to have lost like 10 pounds of fat, which is insane. So I need to adjust my intake for calories, like I said. Damn. It's pretty crazy because it seems like I've been eating a lot. Like, it feels like I eat a lot every day, and I kind of feel somewhat guilty about it. Like, damn, I shouldn't be eating this much. Yet I'm not even eating enough still. Like, what the hell? That's insane. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm about to go home right now, make a protein smoothie because I need those extra calories even more than I realized. So I'm gonna do that, get some work done, and I'll see you guys back at the crib. We got pineapples in here. It's about 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup. Got a handful of spinach, banana, whey protein, 1 scoop of whey protein, and 8 ounces of almond milk, and a few blueberries too. So overall, very good. A lot of sugar, but apparently I need it, so. All right, so now I'm just gonna work on a few of my programs for my online clients, and I've got 2 in-person clients starting on Monday, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game as far as that goes. If anyone wants to start working with me online, I've got 2 online spots open, so if you're interested, shoot me a DM. We can see if you're a good fit. But other than that, I'm just gonna work on this for the next 2 hours, and I'll be going on a run around 7:30, so it's a good thing I got that smoothie in just to fill up my glycogen stores, get some fuel, and yeah, see you guys at the field. All right, we made it. So for today's session, I'll be doing a 5K, and my goal is to get it in under 25 minutes, which would put me at about an 8-minute per mile pace. So when I first started 75 hard, I could barely run over a mile straight without stopping. Now I'm up to 5 miles without stopping. So I've made a lot of progress in about 5 or 6 weeks. And it's been great because I'm not a runner by any means. It doesn't come natural to me. So I've been able to push past that barrier and really start to like it as a result. It's like I don't really look forward to it because it sucks the whole time, but I do enjoy how I feel after. So yeah, I've been running about 4 times per week. I like to break it up. Some days I'll do a shorter distance like today and try to get a faster pace. Other days it's a longer distance, trying to build endurance, because it's all leading up to the last day of 75 hard. I'll be running a 10K in Jacksonville. So that's what it's all building up to. I wanted to have a race set or something that I can aim towards. So all this training's not for nothing. So I'm actually going to do something with it, try to accomplish a goal. But yeah, super stoked. Let's get this in under 25 minutes. Let's go. All right, we out here. I'm sure the wind is pretty loud right now with this camera, but not sure how shaky it is. I'm not gonna film the whole time. Just wanted to film the start. Got my Fitbit tracking. Let's do it. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to give up so bad. That felt harder than it should have been. But I'm not used to going that fast. My pace was 7:41, and that's in 3.16 miles, so beat it by about 40 seconds. As you can tell, I'm fucking dead. All right, I finally caught my breath. Yeah, man, it's crazy. The act of running in of itself can be symbolic towards life. Because as I was running, I just wanted to stop so bad. I wanted to give up the entire time. But you just have to flip a switch mentally to find a way to keep going. The biggest thing that helps me is shifting my focus from what's painful, like the pain in my lower back as I'm running, how my legs are burning, how I'm out of air, to focusing on the nature that's around me, focusing on the trees, focusing on the planes flying through the sky, the clouds, being able to hear the insects, or just thinking about anything else in life that's positive, because that helps push you through. And that can be symbolic towards life. Whenever you're in a situation, or if you're facing your insecurities, fears, pain points, if you're focusing on what you don't like, then it's gonna reflect back to you in some way throughout life. But if you continue to focus on what's good around you, that's the foundation for all abundance. So it's about being able to shift your focus whenever you feel yourself going negative, or if you feel like life isn't in your favor, then just stop thinking that it's not in your favor and start thinking about what you can do about it, what's around you, the fact that we're even here. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do 75 hard, because I'm 30 years old, I'm healthy, don't have any injuries, I'm in a time period where I've got unlimited resources. So I want to use my life to its fullest, and I want to see what I can do with my body. I want to inspire others, and I want to take this life and be able to do everything in my power to make the most out of it. And you do that by pushing yourself, not only physically, but in other areas in life as well, to see who you really are. And being able to do that physically, like in this kind of sense, is the foundation for that, and you can apply it to everything else that you do. So it really does get pretty deep when you think about it, and it's those thoughts in my mind that help push me to not quit during the race, and then propel me in life so I don't quit throughout life. And then just realize that there's so much more to this life, and you just have to tap in. That's all there is to it. Something else to touch on as it relates to that is the fact that I'm doing a dopamine detox made it easier to connect with my surroundings, connect with the nature around me, which helped push me through. You know, if you have headphones on and if you're constantly stimulated, then it inhibits your ability to connect with what's really there, which is why I do a dopamine detox from time to time. Because when you're overstimulated and when your mind is so accustomed to it, then it becomes your default, it becomes your baseline. And you need to remind yourself that you can derive joy from the simple things in life, from the nature that's around you, your own nature. And you don't have to be reliant on something external to be able to make you feel better. Just focus on what's here and now. Alright, so I'm at Kava right now. Had to get the extra rice to hit my carb goal today. First bite, let's go. Excelente. Excellent, yay. That's also why I got these pita chips too. Just because now I can justify eating more carbs, but typically I wouldn't do this. And for my diet, I'm just doing no added sugar because that was a big weakness for me. I was eating ice cream and cookies way too often before, so that's my diet, by the way. And yeah, now I can justify eating more, which is pretty dope, but it's expensive too, so. All right, guys, so that is a wrap. That is a full day of my life doing 75 hard with a dopamine detox. Hope you guys took something away from it. Like I said in the beginning, my life isn't that much different when I'm not doing a dopamine detox, because there's only a few things that I try to eliminate, but you get the gist. So last thing I want to end off here with is just reminding you guys that when you embark on a journey like this, or anything else in life where you're really challenging yourself, you're pushing yourself to new limits, it doesn't have to suck. You have to reframe things in your mind and being able to realize that you can redefine your joy. You can start to enjoy doing hard things, and you can really transform yourself in the process to where you don't really think in the same way. And like I was saying after the run earlier, if you focus on what's negative around you, then it's going to reflect back. If you focus on what's positive, then it's going to reflect back the same way. So you just have to be able to realize that when you're embarking on a journey like this, you're going to make progress, and making progress should supersede any joy that you derive from instant gratification, short-term pleasure, distractions. So that's the main shift that you have to embrace and that you should be excited about. And it doesn't have to suck. You can enjoy the process. And even though that run was very taxing and it did suck a lot in the moment, afterwards I had a sense of joy and peace, and you know what I mean? So you just have to be able to see the bigger picture and just realize that there's more to it than what meets the eye, and just believe in yourself. Just know that if you embark on a journey like this, then you're meant to prosper. You just have to follow through and not give up. So for me moving forward, I may not be posting again until the end of 75 hard. I'm not too sure. Stay tuned. I'm just trying to allow life to come to me, not follow a strict posting schedule like I did a year ago, because that really burned me out. I want to allow life to flow through me and just see what I feel a natural conviction to do. So until next time, I will see y'all in the next video, whenever that is.